thousands of people died there. But you can go in and see like all the frescoes on the walls, right? From day one. Did you go to the brothel?
Yeah. I went like 10 years ago.
Okay.
I was shaking on it, but
There's a brothel you can go to, and it has a picture of what you can get and the price. It was spring break, folks. I'm telling you, they went there and they got their freak on. That was what rich Romans did. And how'd they get there? By roads. So they were leisure tourists. Okay. Okay. So all good things must come to an end, right? Rome fell. And because Rome fell, they call it the Dark Ages, although historians dispute that. But it basically broke down from a big, huge empire that controlled everything to small local fieldings, municipalities, kingdoms. And travel was no longer safe. See, when you were a Roman, you could go anywhere in the empire. And if someone came up to you and said, I'm going to beat you up, all you had to say is, anybody know? Who said that? Excellent. I'm a citizen of Rome. That's like a get out of jail free card and don't touch me. Because what would happen if a citizen of Rome was killed in some foreign city? Huh?
Everyone would be killed in a foreign city.
You are exactly right. They would march the army in and kill everybody. If a Roman citizen was harmed, there was hell to pay. So, if you wanted to travel, how safe did you feel? Pretty safe. All you have to do is say, I'm a citizen of Rome, and everyone backs away. They don't want to touch you because they don't want them, themselves, their family, everyone to get killed. And so you felt pretty safe. When Rome fell, you could say, I'm a citizen of Rome, and they say, great, I'm going to cut your throat anyway. So travel was curtailed. And even to this day, you know, when we make this association with travel, there's always the safety factor. How safe do you feel? If people feel safe, they travel. If people don't feel safe, they don't travel. And it goes all the way back to the days of Rome. Okay? So when Rome fell apart, nobody was enforcing the safety of travelers anymore, so nobody traveled. There was one exception. The Pope, early on, knew that traveling was good for the economy and it was good for people, so he came up with this brilliant plan to get people to travel. What was it called?
Pilgrimage?
Who said that? Excellent. You're 100% correct. The Pope said, hey, if you're rich, at some point in your life, you have a holy obligation to go and see Jerusalem. And how do we know this? Because there's a book that most of you read in high school, or many of you read in high school, that's called, talks about people traveling on a pilgrimage.
Canterbury Tale.
Who said that? Hey, the Canterbury Tales, right? What's the backstory on that?
Basically, all these different people going on pilgrimage across Europe, and they're all in medieval times.
Yeah, they're traveling and they're bored. No iPods, no cell phones, so what do you do to pass the time? You tell stories. And that's what the Canterbury Tales is. Travelers telling stories. They're on their way to a religious pilgrimage. Now, we don't have pilgrimages anymore from the Pope, but who has holy obligations now to travel? Muslims, right? What's that called? The Hajj, right? You have a holy obligation. I have many friends who are Muslims, and they're fairly well off, and they're like, okay, I got to do the Hajj here pretty soon. And no, they don't say it like that. Actually, they do. But like, I got to do it. You know, my religion says I have to do it, so I have to travel to Mecca and make the journey. They're in good health, and they've got the money to do that. And so, what do you think the travel demand in Mecca is? It's through the roof. So, in the Middle Ages, medieval travel is mostly religious travel. All right. You guys learn enough today? Cool, all right. Please don't forget your assignment on Tuesday. Don't come to me with tears saying, oh,